What's going on, LEGO Maniacs, and welcome back to a brand new video. I am ZacATK. My apologies for the 1 month and delay in making new content. I kind of needed a break, and I was really trying to accomplish as much of a change in LEGO City as I possibly could, and it's just hard sometimes whenever you have to film and then edit, but you also, before all that, you have to make all the changes, build all the things, and that just takes a good chunk of time. And so today I have a huge LEGO City update for you guys. A lot has changed in LEGO City, and I've actually figured it. I finally did it. I figured it out. I figured out how to get a train going in LEGO City. Now, it isn't done just yet. I have been working on a great deal of building LEGO railroad tracks. I've also redesigned the city and this little map thing that I made for the city, and I've also been planning some new stuff with the expansion of the city, and also trying to figure out what I can do for the time being with what I have going on in the LEGO City. So if you're excited for all that, be sure and smash like and subscribe for more videos. I'm going to try and keep posting videos regularly. It's just really hard to do. Like I mentioned in a post recently, it's really hard for me to make content, build LEGO, and also take care of stuff at home, work a full-time job, and all that fun jazz. So I'm just your average guy who's trying to enjoy his hobbies and share my joy with you all. And it's hard to do sometimes. So anyways, let's go ahead and wrap for a second here for what I've done to LEGO City. I have condensed it. I've actually taken away, I think, 10 road plates in LEGO City and swapped them out for railroad tracks. I've condensed it a little bit, and it still looks good. It's not as big that I'd like it to be with the envision that I was, envisioning in my head of like how this would work and all that. So anyways, the LEGO room, I cleaned it up a little bit, and it is a little bit of a mess. My build desk is just absolutely chaotic right now, and I just haven't really gotten a chance to build too much LEGO, but I've just kind of built some small things here and there. And my girlfriend has actually helped me out building some of the more monotonous things, which are going to be the train plates or mills plates, whatever have you. And here's the crazy thing with the mills plate and all that. Building curves has been the most challenging thing I've done building LEGO stuff, and so I've been hardcore trying to figure it out. I've watched tutorials, which, without the tutorials, I would have completely done something totally different, man. So anyways, let me just go ahead and show you all the things I've done to LEGO City, and just heads up, it's kind of a mess. There's minifigures everywhere, and there's really not a whole lot of order going on. So just bear with me as you see a kind of chaotic LEGO City. So here we go. Okay, as you can see here, the LEGO City seems to be a bit more close-knit together. So I had to take away, and let's just go ahead and count them real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mills plate, road plates that I have taken out of the mix here, and I have swapped them out. I figured out the math here. I had to take away a base plate on both sides and a base plate from the middle in order to accommodate the train track, which, as you can see here, we have a nice little row of train track here that goes all the way into a curve. And the next thing I need to do is make another curve, but I totally used the last two 48x48 base plates because hello camera, are we gonna go up? There we go, because I repurposed them. Think I wouldn't use them for displaying my LEGO Star Wars minifigures. So let's go ahead and go back down here now. And so my plan is to have train tracks go here. I'm gonna make this train station into an actual mock. I really want to get another one of these train stations. That way I can maybe make a whole one and have a train station here. And then I have to build another one of these curves, which is crazy because it utilizes a 48x48, a 16x16, and then I want to say an 8x8. No, that's not right. Or a smaller 16. No, it uses a 48x48, a 16x32, and a 16x16. So I need to get another 16x16 base plate in order to create this curve. Which this was fun transplanting this from a 32x32 onto this combination of base plates here, and just the curb and all this, getting this figured out and also trying to get this to not interfere and also allow me to continue building around the curve was absolutely bonkers challenging, and I'm still trying to figure out a neat way to maybe add a nice little fence going around here around the edge, if that's even humanly possible. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but I like how it looks. It makes me feel good that I was able to accomplish this, and I was able to do two of them, one on this side and one way over there, back there in the corner. So the layout has changed, and so I've been able to really kind of think about how I want to do things, and the new design that I have, I was struggling to translate the design I had in my head to where I could make this make sense. And so working digitally versus physically is a challenge, and so it doesn't exactly translate well. So a handful of things I need to do. I need to make more traffic lights, or actually replace the signs on a couple of them because some of them don't make sense anymore. So that's one thing I got to do. I need to obviously finish up the train track all the way around. I have pretty much this straightaway done and the back done. It almost goes all the way across. And need to make 2 more corners, and then I also need to order a bunch more of the 1x1 and reddish brown. I ordered quite a few of these thinking that I had enough, but I definitely did not. So I need to order probably maybe 1,000 more. Who knows? I'm waiting to do a pick a brick order in late November because they have an awesome GWP, which is like a hot chocolate stand that I definitely want to snag to add to the city. I like when LEGO does that, when they do, you know, cool GWPs. I feel like would be, you know, a great addition to the LEGO city. So I haven't really covered this in a video yet. I implemented this in the previous version of LEGO City, this neat little park that I made with utilizing a water fountain GWP that came out earlier this year. And I really like how this is here. It definitely adds a good touch of greenery to the city, and I really love it. I've been working for a hot minute. The last thing I needed was these little picket fence pieces, which I have enough of now to complete it. In fact, I ordered a little extra just for grins and giggles. But nice little park. I feel like a city definitely needs to have a park. I'm not sure if this is going to stay here. I'm definitely not going to tear it down, but my vision is that this right here will be the home of the new Bricklink series modules coming out, the art factory. And so my plan is to at least take this out of the time being and maybe condense it, or make a condensed version of it here on this base plate here, to where the fountain is, the back of it is right here against the museum. That way this doesn't look so bare. So having another small park here, I think, would be a really nice touch to that when this does eventually go away. And then in this base plate that I have right here, this mill plate I already have made up here, is going to be Brick Cross Station rather. I still have it in the box. I haven't built it yet, so I think it'll go here, but I'm going to get to that once I finish building the train tracks all the way around. So that's super duper exciting. The next thing, obviously, you notice that Main Street looks a little different. It was originally going this way, but now it's going this way. So that's kind of a neat little change that I made. And trying to work the train here in the LEGO City was just, it was a challenge, because I was like, what am I doing? Oh, where does it go? I have no idea how am I going to map out these turns and to really break up, you know, the squareness of the layout, which I do like the squareness. It does look clean. It's very nice, but I really want something different. So if you notice the road, it goes like that, which is neat. I like that a whole lot. And I've kind of wanted a Main Street vertically instead of horizontally, so I kind of dig that. Eventually, I would like to, you know, kind of put it back differently, because this layout does feel very, very squished together, but that was a sacrifice I had to make in order to fit the train in. So I'm hoping I will be able to have a train maybe by the end of the year rolling. I did order some stickers from Wood and Toby, so I will have a fully stickered Thomas. So I would like to have Thomas make his maiden voyage around the city eventually. And one thing, I definitely have plans for all of this. So this section right here, There's going to be a Y track that's going to go into the train shed, which if I can find that, there's a seller locally who has it for sale, and I really want to buy it from him, but he's asking a little too much from it, and Bricklink prices are kind of crazy too, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But the train shed would be an awesome addition to go right there. That way Thomas has a place to live and hang out when he's not in service. There's really not a whole lot of different buildings in the city. Everything has kind of moved where I think it should go, and the one thing that I'm struggling to get to work out in LEGO City are spaces between buildings, because a lot of these buildings have windows in the back, especially this modular here. There's windows back here, and it just seems kind of a depressing view to have, just this close-knit alleyway here. And I was actually preparing to move the LEGO store over to where it butts up against that building, but that would leave just a 2x2 path that wouldn't be enough for a minifigure to squeeze through. So that's kind of not working out. Same thing over here. I try to do the same thing behind the museum, where there is actually, a fairly decent alleyway back here. So that I like. But again, the view isn't the greatest, especially with the boutique hotel back there and the windows back there for the grocery store here, which I have plans to make taller. I wanted to make it a little taller and add some additional windows and stuff like that, but that may interfere with the view of the boutique hotel. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to play with it, see how I like it, but I do feel like this building here needs to be maybe half a story taller, give or take. And so vehicles are the same in the LEGO City. I would like to add more. There's that carrier that carries a couple of classic, hot rod LEGO minifigures. It actually went on sale recently. I've been kind of thinking about, but I want to get the roads and stuff finished before I, put cars fully back on the road. Because as you can see, there's just chaos everywhere. I tried to stage some vehicles here, but it's not working out. So I need to fix this and turn this into a curve right here, or maybe even make a curve LEGO road plate instead of taking apart my T, because the T's were very valuable in a lot of instances here. So I wanted to make sure I have a good library of road plates, because right now I just have a ton of, well, I have one T right there, so maybe I could turn that one into a regular curve, and I wouldn't feel too bad about it. So there's that. But that's kind of what I'm planning for that, this middle section. The edges here are going to be interesting, because I want to have buildings here taking up the edges. And so I'm thinking this is a great and prime opportunity to rebuild a couple of my other modulars here from the series where I did how many modulars, how many buildings can I make from the downtown set. And so I think I'm going to take those and rebuild them sideways. That way they have, all of this up here will have buildings in front of, and you have a train track and all that. That's the vision for there. And for this side, because this side over here is going to be where I put the train shed, hopefully, and the a siding. I think that's very important to have a siding. I'd like to have a siding. And so that's going to be a great opportunity to take those, turn them sideways, and put them right there. So that's going to be pretty stellar. That's the next vision I have for the LEGO City. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think there's plenty of time to take care of it, and I actually just got a couple of the LEGO Bluey sets for my birthday. So I would very much like to have somehow the ability to incorporate those sets in the city, especially the park. I think that'd be a pretty neat little thing to add to the LEGO City. I don't know how, but I'm definitely going to work on it, because I think it'd be really neat to incorporate Bluey into the LEGO City somehow. So it's a great show. So I want to add that in there to the best of my ability. So that's what I have going on for the LEGO City. My build desk is, kind of staged up right now with me taking apart stuff and trying to make things work. So there's the things that I need to do, and what do you know? Actually, I already have a curve right here. I didn't realize I already made one. Look at me go. I'm over here saying if I need to do stuff, but I've already taken care of it. Go me. So that's just a handful of stuff I need to do with the LEGO City. I'd love to know your thoughts and how you think how well you think I've done with implementing the train so far in the limited amount of space that I have. And I was actually talking with my girlfriend. Her aunt just came to visit us, and I was staying, showing her the Lego room, and because May wanted me to show her, and I was like, what do I do? And so I'm going to expand. And she's like, do you have even room to have it to expand? And I'm like, I kind of do. I think I can, So just a lot of stuff that I really would like to do, and I feel kind of bad because I'm already planning for the next expansion, as I'm don't really have much of a plan after this expansion or to continue to improve upon this expansion. So I'm trying to figure out a way to slow my roll and really take my time to flush out this version of Lego City like I did on the original 4 tables. So there's that. And now that I think about it, I'm like, I never really tried to do 2 tables. Well, I kind of did. So just, for me, I'm a very sentimental person, so I look back on these memories and I'm like, you gotta, really enjoy it. At the same time, I'm over here like, I really want to do all the things. I want to do all the things right now. So I need to definitely find a good middle ground of slowing my roll. So anyways, next time I really want to maybe showcase a couple of my mocks that I've made. So I'll do a better, more in-depth review or showcase of the park that I made. And hopefully I will be able to do a showcase of the new side buildings once I get those converted and added on to the 32 by 32 base plates that are going to be sharing railroad tracks. That's something that I want to be able to do and really maximize the space I have available. And I'm also torn for again, this is way in the future here. I'm also torn way in the future because the next table layout, I could do one of 2 things that I already have in my brain ball right now. I guess one of 3 things. So first thing would be obviously expand the city over, make room for more buildings, more city stuff, right? So more building stuff like that, roads, etc., etc. Or I can make a whole section dedicated that was like a train yard for sidings and, freight cars and passenger coaches and stuff like that. Because like for me, like, Thomas, like add Thomas and hit the rest of the characters to the city. That's something I think would be super stellar to do. Or and stick with me, my story gets better here. Make an arena. A long time ago, I built an arena, and it took up one like small Costco folding table that I had that originally was just for me for drawing, but it took over. It was an entire, small scale Lego arena that held like, probably at best 50 minifigures. But now I've been kind of designing a larger arena that could maybe hold like 300 minifigures. So I don't know. I really like the idea of the arena because I feel like a train yard would really take up a lot of space on the table layout, and I really want to have a pretty good sized city that has a bunch of opportunity for growth. At the same time, the arena will take up just as much space, maybe even more. And so I'm over here just super duper torn. So I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Arena, train yard, or maybe the best of both. The arena I am designing, guys, is taking up, I think it's 3 base plates wide and 5 base plates long. And I'm already designing it, and then this is like the fifth like redesign of the arena, which is taking a long time. I can't find nothing I like, but I feel like I'm on to something with what I like right now. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think would be something cool. I haven't really seen too many Lego cities on YouTube that have an arena. Like I saw one that was just the table layout itself was just the arena for hockey, and I saw another one that was a baseball field, and I've seen some other ones that I think were more micro scale type size, but nothing really kind of minifigure size. So I'm playing around with the idea in my head, and I just need a little push in one direction. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this better late than never Legacy update video. And I just really appreciate all of you guys for hanging out and watching my videos on the regular. And for those of you who come back on the regular, and for those of you who are new here, I really appreciate it. It's really awesome that you guys like what I do. And I feel like I need to say thank you every once in a while. And so just thank you. But anyways, you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend, friends. Keep building, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.